Thank you for joining me for another Soul Collage story time this week. I'm Anne-Marie Bennett from collideofsoul.com, which is your Soul Collage playground. And we celebrate Soul Collage as created by Sina Frost, our beloved founder. Today I'm reading from Into the Heart of Soul Collage. And this is chapter 65, The Katrina Trees. At first glance, the sculpture simply looks like a beautiful wooden carving of herons. After a closer look, I see that these birds were created from a dead oak tree in Biloxi, Mississippi. The oak tree was one of hundreds of saltwater casualties that resulted from Hurricane Katrina, which ravaged the Biloxi coastline in 2005. The sculpture is actually a wonderful tribute to the fact that when devastation occurs, possibilities still exist. Biloxi's Katrina sculpture project began in 2007 when Mayor A.J. Holloway spoke with Mississippi chainsaw artist Dayton Scoggins about sculpting marine-related figures from the dozens of standing dead trees in the meridian of Beach Boulevard in Biloxi. After working crews topped the dead trees, the artist, Scoggins, made the first two sculpting visits to Biloxi, creating egrets, seagulls, pelicans, and dolphins from a collection of trees just west of the Biloxi Lighthouse. Scoggins' initial 5 sculptures inspired Florida sculptor Marlon Miller to approach the city about donating his time and talent to sculpting more standing dead trees in the center medians in Biloxi. Miller, who exhibits sculptures at shows nationally, wanted to leave his mark on Biloxi and return the favor of Biloxians who had helped his community recover after Hurricane Ivan a couple of years earlier. There are now 20 such amazing works of art in Biloxi, and you can see many of them in a short slideshow. I first read about these Katrina trees in the wonderful novel, The Beach Trees by Karen White. I was moved to tears reading about them and how they came to be. Like you, I am no stranger to devastation. The lesson that artists Scoggins and Miller give to us through these beautiful carvings is simply this: no matter what has happened to us in our lives, no matter what has brought us down, beautiful possibilities still remain. It is up to us. It is always up to us to pick ourselves up after the hurricanes of our lives have abated. After rising from the wreckage, we are to seek for ways to create beauty from the damage. In my own life, Soul Collage is one way that I can create wholeness and brilliance from any devastating event that has affected my life. When I give image to my personal hurricanes and converse with them, they show me their beauty. They empower me to transform any dead trees in my own life into beautiful works of art for the entire world to see. And I will share this card. I have experienced the personal hurricane of cancer twice on my life's journey. And this is a good representation for me of me getting up and walking away from cancer. I am the one who walked away from the devastation of body and mind and spirit over those months when I was undergoing surgeries and treatments twice. Possibility does still exist. Time for reflection. What personal hurricanes have you encountered and survived on your life's journey? Choose one personal hurricane and give it a name. For example, Hurricane Cancer, Hurricane Divorce, Hurricane Bankruptcy, and so on. Journal about this hurricane in your life. What was destroyed? What has lived on in spite of it? Create a card for this hurricane and dialogue with it. Become aware of the wisdom and gifts it might have for you. Create a Soul Collage card to honor the gifts you have received from that hurricane. And if this hurricane is too close to you and you can still feel the tumultuous winds on your emotional skin. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some perspective. Do a reading with your cards where you ask, how can I survive this storm with creativity and grace? Or how can I see the possibilities in this devastation? And let 3 or 4 of your cards help you answer. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Anne-Marie Bennett from KaleidoSoul.com, and this was from my book, Into the Heart of Soul Collage.